Hello students, welcome to the Gate Academy YouTube channel. In this session, we are solving the questions related to the digital circuit subject from the instrumentation paper, right? So all of you please share this link with all of your friends so that they also will get benefited from this particular session, alright? So this is the question they have given, and they have given 4 choices regarding the simplified form. You are supposed to find the simplified form of this particular function, right? Okay. So just observe from first term and third term. Yeah, from first and third term, you can take x bar plus y as common, right? X bar plus y as common. Okay. Here x bar plus y considered as a single term, right? Similarly, here also x bar plus y considered as a single term, right? So it's something like a plus something, right? So by using distributive law, you can write x bar plus y as it is plus. Then you can multiply these two, z into z bar, that is 0. Right? Okay. This term I am writing as it is x plus y bar plus z bar. And here if you observe, from all these 3 terms, you can take z bar as common. In all the 3 terms, z bar is there. So you can take z bar as common. And then just observe these two, x bar y bar plus x bar y, right? So x bar if you take common, then you will get y bar plus y plus, here you are having x bar. So this term y bar plus y is 1. Okay. So from here I am writing x bar plus y as it is. Then here you are having x plus y bar plus z bar. Okay. So here this value is 1. Now you can apply distributive law. X bar plus x is 1. So you get x bar plus y. X bar plus y into z bar. Next. Here you can do further simplification, right? So x bar into x is 0. X bar into y bar plus. Then x bar into z bar plus. Similarly, y with these 3 terms. Then what you will get? Y into x, that is nothing but xy, plus y into y bar is 0, plus y into z bar. Okay. So here you are having x bar plus y into z bar. Okay. Now you can do further simplification if possible. Okay, you can multiply z bar with all these 3 terms. Z bar you multiply with all these 3 terms. Okay, so what you will get? X bar, y bar, z bar plus x bar, z bar into z bar. That is x bar, z bar plus xy into z bar plus y into z bar. And here you are having x bar plus y. Now, if you observe, from all these terms, you can take z bar as common. If you take z bar as common, then what you will get? Here x bar, y bar plus x bar plus xy plus y. Okay. Here you are having x bar plus y. Now just observe, from these two you will get y. 1 plus anything is 1, logical OR, right? Next, from these two you will get x bar. Here you are having z bar, and here once again you are having x bar plus y, same thing. So that means you will get the same term, right? Consider this like a into a is a only, you will get. Okay. So either you can stop here, or based on the given choices you can multiply z bar with these two. So from there you will get a. Just one second. So here you will get x bar z bar plus y z bar. So here they have given original function like this, and they have given 4 choices regarding the simplified form. So one among the given 4 choices is this one. Okay, this is the MCQ type of question. related to the Boolean functions topic. Now let us solve one question. This is the question related to the chapter sequence circuits. This is a very simple question. They have given two flip-flops, JK flip-flop and T flip-flop. Both the flip-flops are having the same common clock signal, right? And here JK flip-flop having two inputs. They have represented in terms of A and B. And here for T flip-flop, you are having one input T. Okay, right. So initially they have given the state AB as 0, 0, right? So this particular circuit, what are the states that is going to repeat? Regarding that, they have given 4 choices. We have to pick up the correct one. Okay. So whenever you are getting the questions like this, use the tabular form method. So first you can make the clock numbering. Then for JK flip-flop, you are having two inputs. Represent those inputs. So J equal to A bar plus B bar and K equal to A plus B and for T flip-flop, TB equal to A. TB equal to A. Okay. So for this particular flip-flop, output is A. For this particular flip-flop, output is B. Right. So represent A and B. Okay. So initially, in the absence of the clock pulse, right? Initial state they have given as 0, 0, 0, 0. So with respect to these values, you determine the inputs, right? Here A is nothing but 0. Here A plus B, 0 plus 0 is 0. Here A bar plus B bar, 0 bar is 1, 1 plus 1, that is 1. Logical OR, 1 plus anything is 1, right? So now, here you are having both the two flip-flops you are having, both are having the same common clock signal. That means whenever you are applying positive edge of the clock pulse, based on the inputs here available, the outputs will be affected. Those are asynchronous with respect to your action clock pulse, right? So now I am applying first time positive edge of the clock pulse, right? So for JK flip-flop, here you are having the inputs as 1, 0, so that means output as 1. So for JK flip-flop, inputs are JA, KA, output is A. Okay, for T flip-flop, TB is the input, output is B. Here input is 0, that means there is no change at the output. So whatever earlier state you are having, the same state it will continue. Right. So now we got 1, 0. So with respect to that, determine the inputs. So A value is 1. Now, here 1 plus anything is 1, logical OR. Here 1 bar is 0 plus 0 bar is 1. Now I am applying second time positive edge of the clock pulse. Now I am applying second time positive edge of the clock pulse. Here inputs are 1, 1, so output will get complement. Okay. Here input is 1, output will get complement. Okay. So with respect to these values, you have to determine the inputs. So here A value is 0. Next, 0 plus 1 is 1. 0 bar is 1. 1 plus anything is 1. Logical OR. Third time, positive edge of the clock pulse I am applying. Okay. So now, here inputs are 1, 1. So output is 1. Because it will get complement. Right. Here input is 0. There is no change at the output. No change at the output. Now I am applying, okay, before applying the next clock pulse, with respect to this one, determine the inputs. So here A value is 1. Next, 1 plus anything is 1, logical OR. 1 bar is 0, 1 bar is 0. That means you will get 0. Fourth time, positive edge of the clock pulse I am applying. Here 0, 1, output is 0. Here input is 1, output will get complement. Right. So if you observe here, initially, when there is no clock pulse applied, you are having the state as 0, 0. Okay. After applying fourth clock pulse, you are getting the same state. That means this particular circuit will repeat these states. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and then once again. These 4 states, this particular circuit will repeat. Okay. So now just observe the given 4 choices. 0, 0, 1, 0. But here you are having 1, 1, so that is wrong. Just observe the option B. 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. Yes, option B is the correct one. Okay, so other 2 options are not correct. I hope this session is very much beneficial for all of you. Please like and share this video with all of your friends so that they also will get benefited. Thank you all.